Kral anyway. I've done them before, done a number of them. And as usual, it's quite a nice budget gun. These you'll pick up sub 400 quid. And it's the Kral Puncher N-07. It's in 177 calibre, this one. Lovely little rifle. Nothing particularly heavy about it. Easy to handle, easy to swing around. Proves itself off of a bench, really. You put the right scope on there, you know, it's hitting bulls easy enough at distance. Right, overall length 960mm. That's without the Umrex K3 Neo on there. The reach from the very nice aerated recoil pad. It's even stippled on the end there. The reach from there to the centre of the grip, it's 280mm. So it's quite a nice bit of woodwork on this. I think it's a better finish than what you get on the Pro 500 and a couple of the others. You know, it's the NPO2 that I reviewed. You know, it's a nicer finish than what that was as well. It's got some laser etching on there in the stippling. Bit fancy, bit wavy. You got the Kral Arms logo and says Kral here. But yeah, as an overall rifle, very competitive. You know, it does what it says on the tin, for sure. And it's very much like the Webley, the block. In fact, it's virtually identical except for the power dial. You know, it's got the same switch, it's got the same lever action. You know, it's quite a nice gun. Good solid trigger guard. And a match style trigger, which is adjustable. You know, no need to adjust it out of the box really. You've got the power dial there, and that shows up on the other side. That's where it tells you what's going on. Very Kral. You know, so I don't know why they do it like that. You know, they could have it on the other side, but it works. You know, if you're back garden plinking or if you're indoors with it, in certain circumstances, turn the power down. You know, they help. And yeah, the block, it's got a combination rail on it, dovetail and Picatinny. Quite a nice action to it. It's smooth enough, workable. You know, and, with what he's got on there, it's quiet enough. You know, this is kind of set up more for short distance target work at the moment, as well as a bit of hunting. Scope is a Hawk. It's a 3x9x40. No light ups, front parallax, it's straightforward, guaranteed for life, aren't they? And it more than does the job. Quite happy with it, you know. And you've got your manometer just there, underneath, which works. Saves you looking down the end when you're filling it up. There's a 280cc cylinder, 200 bar fill, 500mm barrel, it's a Kral barrel, nothing fancy, but it works. It is what it is. This is a little bit more than agricultural, like a lot of the others though. It seems to have a nicer finish to it. Put a band on there with the V8 Tacticals on it, and the fill port, you pull it off, rotate it, however you want to do it. It's got an 1/2 inch UNF on the end, that's why I put the K3 Neo on there, you know, by Umrex. Very happy with that. Although it does take it out to 117cm, doesn't really matter because it's plenty light enough. It's got a lovely palm point on there, and once shouldered, it's straight on. You know, there's no messing around with it. It's definitely a no messing, very functional rifle for the money. So I think I've just about covered everything, and we'll get it out on the little 20-yarder, see what it's like for accuracy, see how we get on. I'll see you later, take it easy, cheers. On little 20-yarder here, with the N-07, Kral 177. Wonderful little gun, these from the 400 quid naked. Right, I'm going to go for the centre one to start with.
689.
Very respectable little rifle, these, for what they cost.
687.
As you can see, it's in with some impact.
673. 689.
I think that was me.
682.
Couple of flies amongst the pack, but then again it has just gone from 8.44s up to 10.34 Hades. So let's see how we got on.
687.
I think if you take your time with it, it's a bit like the MPR2. If you try and fire them too quick, it loses it on the valve.
682.
It's pretty much that way.
687. 687.
Yeah, it's looking that way. Give it time between shots.
682. 677. 673.
There's the lockout. Top left hand target, and I'll allow enough time between each shot. See if it makes a difference.
677. 673. 677.
Little flyer there.
663. 661. 670. 673. 673.
Suppose if you don't want any flyers, put a regulator in it. So I know someone who's done that and he's been having some good performance.
680. 680. 677.
Flyer.
675. 677.
I suppose it could be anything from a dinted skirt, I don't know. But it seems to be a couple of flyers in each magazine up to now.
673.
It's another lockout. I'll go for the top right hand one.
675.
Don't know what happened there.
670. 663. 675.
You're definitely dropping rats at up to 35 yards. Rabbits potentially at 50 yards, I think, with one of these.
670. 675. 668. 675. 677. 670.
Smashing bulls. Definitely knocking them out.
600.
There's a lovely little counting eye on the side of here as it indexes. It tells you how many shots you've got left.
666.
There we go. Right, last magazine, and then I think we'll have a look what's going on the old chronograph. I'll go for the bottom left.
675. 675. 670. 677. 668. 670. 661. 663. 661. 666. 673. 670. 670. 666.
Right, I reckon that the flyers are down to us changing the pellets. So we'll just double check and see if it is down to changing the pellets.
666. 661. 659.
Another flyer.
659. 663. 663. 666. 659. 661. 663. 661. 659. 656.
Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of 6 flyers altogether. Not too bad for a sub 400 quid gun. I reckon accuracy will tighten up, but I think the big test on this one will be getting it further out a little bit. So I think I'll give the barrel a clean and get it on some JSB heavies. Probably help it out a little bit. But yeah, I think if you even went to the trouble of a regulator, you'd have a spot on little rifle. Yeah, lovely. Right, let's see how we've done on the old chronograph. Shot count 69, is it? High 689 feet per second, low 656 feet per second, average 672 feet per second, 33 feet per second spread, so it's had a standard deviation of 8.3 feet per second. So yeah, that's not too bad. And a slight drop along the way when you look at the graph, but it's reasonable. It's like I say, for what they cost, and it is a Kral. You know, they are a good tight little rifle. I'm sure if you went to the trouble you could have yourself an extremely good little gun. It's all down to what you put on it. Right, see you later. Cheers.